on. Grab the crab. Top off. Some people with the mustard. I'm not going to eat the rest. We'll wait and get it all done. What you do is this stuff on the inside. Some people with that. Put it on the side. Rip off the front. Get rid of these. That's their lungs. Don't want to eat that. Here's our more mustard in there. Some people eat. Now you got a crab that's ready to start picking. Snap it in half. Here's the big lump meat right in the back. Like that. Still got shell around it. Gotta get rid of that. I got this big lump. I'm not gonna eat it. I'll just pull it off. Let's make a pile. And trash. All the lungs in the trash. Now, if it's not a fat crab, you can pull these legs off. And sometimes they'll have the meat will be hanging on the end of that leg. This is a fat crab, so it's not. Throw the legs away. This claw, we usually bring a chunk of meat with it too. Break that out. Pull the meat off. Another pile. Some people, well, I'm not going to show you how to eat the claws, but pretty much just snap them. And then you can take a knife and get this meat out of there. Pull this little claw off. Sometimes the meat will come out with it if it is not as fat, but gotta do it. There's a chunk of meat in there. Need a knife to kind of falls apart. Crab meat tastes a little different. I mean the claw meat. More meat. So this is the center of the crab. Easiest way, take that, kind of snap it in half, break it in half, and now you just, it's a bunch of little compartments. Squish them, kind of pull the meat out of them. You can look at the video to see how long it's taken, and you'll see about how long it's going to take you to do each crab. The other half of that part that I snapped. You're just trying to pick around all the hard parts of this endoskeleton. Big word. Meat coming out all these little sections. Another nice chunk. When I get done picking the whole crabs, here's the other half now. Pull off claw, no meat came with it. So now, so down the middle of this crab, it has a shell running down the middle, so more meat. There's a hard shell down the middle, so there's a little connector here. Snap that, pull that shell out of the middle, and it kind of makes this back fin come out a little easier. Big chunk. Still got a little shell around it. Gotta get rid of. There's a big back fin. Just grab it, slide it out. Get a big chunk, put it in our pile. Grab the legs, nothing coming off with them. Just if it's a crab that's not full, which it's easier to pick those because the meat slides out a lot easier when they're fuller. You gotta pick it out. When we get done, we'll show you about how much meat you're getting out. Looks like about enough for. So 2 crabs would do make a crab cake. If you put a lot of meat in your crab cake. I think it's Old Bay that sells a crab cake mix, and all you have to do is it's all crab. You just add all crab meat and some mayo to it, mix them up and fry them. So, chunks. Okay, so that's 1 whole crab. That's a shell. Oh, hands are dirty. Okay, so I'm gonna show it to you. There's our pile of crab meat right there. So that's how much you get from 1 crab. Have fun picking your crabs.